こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? Today's video is grammar number 50 and as the numbers, number 14 and I'm going to continue with 助数詞. 助数詞, this is the counters or counter words. Today we're going to learn 3 counter words. The first counter of today is about the floor of the building. For example, the first floor, 1階, 1階. This yellow one is because there's the jump sound. 1階, 2階, normal. But 3階, this is irregular. 3が with 点々, 3階. And the other ones are all the same. 4階, 5階, 6階. This 6, there are many occasions that the number 1, 6, 8, and 10, they are jump sound. So 6階, 7階, the normal one, 8階, 9階, and again the jump sound, 10階. This is the floor of the building. But I would like to explain about the floors in Japan. Well, that is exactly the same as in United States. It means the first 1階, first floor is just the same level as the ground. This is 1階. And 2階, 3階, like this. But in Europe, for example in Spain and in Europe, you say the same level of the ground. This is not 1階, this is not first floor, but people say ground floor. And when they say the first floor, this is after the ground floor and first floor. But in Japan, the ground floor, there's no ground floor. Ground floor is 1階. And the second floor, third floor. So just like the same as in the United States, but it's different from the England. So you must know it. 1階 is the same level of the ground. And 2階, 3階, 4階, like this. Now the next counter is the same pronunciation, 階. But this time the meaning is different and also the kanji is different. Before we learned about the first floor, second floor, and that was with 1階, 2階, 階 sound. Kanji is this one. But now it's also 階. But this one, with this kanji, this means the frequency. It means once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, like this. 1階, just the same as the floor. 1階, 2階. But the number 3, this is different. 3階, here without any 点々. 3階, 階. But about the floor, it was 3階. This is the only difference. 3階 here, the third floor, 3階. But 3 times, 3階, 3階. But all the others are the same. So I'm gonna pronounce all of them. 1階, 2階, 3階, 4階, 5階, 6階, 7階, 8階, 9階, 10階. So this yellow one, 1, 6, 8, and 10 with 2 small 2 jump sound. And number 3 is 3階, 3 times. But on the third floor, this is 3階. The third counter of today is 度. 1度, 2度, 3度. Well, this is just the same meaning as 1階, 2階, 3階, 4階. This frequency. So 1度 or 1階, the same meaning. Once. We say 1階 or 1度 once. Twice, 2階 or also you can say 2度. Well, here the kanji do I wrote the first time, but after I wrote all in hiragana. But ichido, nido. And this one is very easy because there's no exceptions. There's no jump sound, just with the number and do. It means ichido, nido, sando. Oh, ichido, nido, sando, yondo, godo, rokudo, nanado, hachido, kyudo, judo. So just with the number and do. This means also the once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, like this. But this do, this frequency meaning, but there's other meaning too. This is about degrees. If I say ichido, 1 degree, it's like a temperature. 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, ichido, nido, sando, like this. This is about temperature of the weather, or temperature of the body temperature, and also ichido, nido, sando, degree. So degree, like a 90 degrees, 45 degrees that we use in arithmetics or mathematics. To form a question, we use this kanji, and this means what, and we pronounce nani. But here, in this case, we pronounce all the time nan. So the first one, what floor? Which floor? We say nangai. This is ga sound, ga sound with ten. Nangai desu ka? Which floor? And the frequency, we can say nankai. But here, ka sound. Nankai, how many times? Nankai. And also nando, this is how many times, also the frequency. Nando, nankai, nando for the frequency. But do you remember, nando is also for the degrees. So, 今、何度ですか? How many degrees? The temperature. 何度? So, do for the frequency and also for the degrees of the temperature. And nankai is only the frequency. Nangai is for the floor of the building. Let's learn some vocabularies. Ondo. You see this do, this kanji is this one. Nando. What degree? How many degrees? Nando, this do. Ondo, this means temperature. Temperature is ondo. So this do, we use this do to say the degrees. 1度、2度、3度. And this one, kion. Well, this ki, you know what is ki? Ki is like an energy, inner energy, ki. And also, ki is from the kuki. Kuki is the air or atmosphere. So kion is the temperature of the air. Kion. Well, we say temperature. 気温。今の気温は25度ぐらいです。今の気温は25度ぐらいです。Did you understand it? 今の気温。It means the temperature right now. 今の気温は25度ぐらいです。It's about 25 degrees. Well, in Japan, we use only degrees Celsius. If you use the Fahrenheit, it is about 77. But in Japan, we use only degrees Celsius. 今の気温は25度ぐらいです。Let's increase your vocabularies. Well, if you know 気温 is the temperature, but the air. 体温. Do you know this kanji 体 with this one? 体 it means 体. 体 is body. So 体温 this is body temperature. Body temperature is 体温. And if it's here with the kanji of 水 water instead of body, tai, water, 水, but in this case, 水 we pronounce 水, like 水曜日, Wednesday, 水曜日. So 水, 水, this means water. 水温, can you imagine what it is? 水温, this is the temperature of water. Temperature of water, 水温. So this case, 体温, this body temperature. And now, 体温計. 体温計. Do you remember what it is? 時計? What's 時計 means? 時計. 今何時ですか? 3時です。時計 watch or clock 時計 時計 this K it means to measure the time. This is 時計 and now measure the body temperature. What's this? 体温計 this is thermometer is 体温計 fever we say 熱 so if I wanna say I've got fever 熱があります this kanji is 熱 but this kanji is also we can pronounce 熱い it means hot but 熱い we've got two ways to write. Well, actually there are more ways to write 熱い but these two are different meaning. 熱い this first one with here the kanji of hi, the day. This 暑い is the weather. It's very hot. It's hot today. And this one is 暑い. But this one 暑い just like a 熱 fever. So you feel very hot when you touch something. So it's not the air, but if you touch something, it's how hot. 暑い. So the different. Then now the opposite word, opposite. 反対. This first one, 暑いの反対は寒い。暑いの反対は寒い。寒い。Today it's cold. 寒い。But the second one, this one, 暑い with the kanji of fever. So when you touch something, so the 反対 is 冷たい cold. Like this 冷たい is when you touch something, it's cold. Like 冷たいビール the very cold beer. When you touch, it's very cold. If I want to say the sentence like this, I have a fever of 40 degrees. 熱が40度もあります。熱が40度もあります。Well, if I say 熱があります、I've got a fever. 熱があります。But 熱が40度もあります。Do you remember this もあります。This も is when I'm talking about so many as 40. 熱が40度もあります。Well, 40度 this is the degree Celsius. So it's the Fahrenheit, it's about 104. 熱が40度もあります。Before quiz, we're gonna practice some phrases. At first, I'm gonna tell you only in Japanese. If you can understand it, so it's wonderful. Well, デパートの9階と10階はレストランです。デパートの9階と10階はレストランです。デパート this is a department store. レストラン So デパートの9階 9th floor と and 10階は 10th floor レストランです。I think now you understood it. So that 9th and the 10th floor of the department store is the restaurant. デパートの9階と10階はレストランです。Before the next sentence, I will explain you some word. 地下、地下、地下、地 This is the ground. 地下 Here we pronounce か but we can also pronounce 下。下 it means under. Under. So under the ground. 地下。地下。So 地下 it means basement. Basement. And do you remember this word? 地下鉄。地下鉄 I add this 鉄。鉄 鉄 it means iron. Iron. So 地下鉄 in the basement there's the iron. Well, 地下鉄 it means subway. Subway because underground and there's the iron. Iron. So 地下鉄 this is subway. It comes from 地下. 地下 basement. So we count the floors like this. 1階、2階、3階、4階、5階、6階 like this. But this is 1階 and the basement. 地下1階、地下2階、地下3階、地下4階 like this. Sales area or department or a section we say 売り場. Well, 売り this comes from the verb 売ります。売ります。売ります。To sell. To sell. So this is sales area. 場 this comes from the 場所。場所 it means the place. Place where it is the place where you sell. 売り場。売り場 So 売り場 it is like a section or department. For example, I will ask 本売り場はどこですか？本売り場はどこですか？ Where is the book section? I want to buy books but I don't know where there are books. 本売り場はどこですか？ So 売り場 this is section or department. Now the new practice. すみません。ワイン売り場はどこですか？すみません。ワイン売り場。ワイン売り場はどこですか？ Excuse me, where is the wine section? すみません。ワイン売り場はどこですか？ああ、地下2階ですよ。あ、地下2階です。地下The basement, second floor of the basement. 地下2階です。すみません。おもちゃ売り場は何階ですか？すみません。おもちゃ売り場は何階ですか？おもちゃ、toys. 売り場、section. So, おもちゃ売り場、toy department or toy section. おもちゃ売り場は何階？What floor? Which floor? 何階 The first one. 何階 with 点々。何階ですか？あ、7階ですよ。On the 7th floor. Next sentence. And I'm gonna review some grammars that we've learned already in previous videos. 君の名はのアニメはもう3回も見ました。君の名はThis is the title of the anime. 君の名はのアニメは君の名は This is your name. This is anime and this title is your name and it was very very famous. 君の名はのアニメはもう this blue one もう it is adverb もう already もう3回も見ました。3回も見ました。So it means I watched already so many, 3 times, oh, many times, this 君の名は but 3 times already. It means 君の名はのアニメはもう already 3回も it means I want to say 3 times. This is very much, very many times. 3回も見ました。君の名はのアニメはもう3回も見ました。I say this sentence all the time to my students. もう一回もう一度 So this is the same meaning. もう一回もう一度 Once more. Once again. Please once again. もう一回お願いします。もう一度お願いします。So もう一回もう一度 the same. You can use the both way. もう一回 once more. Once again. もう一度 also the same. Now it's going to be a quiz time and it's very important because only listening maybe you think, oh, it's easy. It's so easy. I understood everything. But maybe if you do this quiz, then you might know, oh, I didn't know this one. So it's very important to try, okay? And this one, 7 questions in total, 7. First 3 is the dictation. So you must write in hiragana, katakana, and kanji. And this is very good exercise. Please don't write in alphabet, okay? And these 3 questions, so the dictations, but at the same time, so questions. So you must answer them. It depends on you. It's according to your case. Please answer them in Japanese. And the last, from 4 to 7, this is gonna be the translations into Japanese. Okay? So let's get started. 1番目。先月スーパーに何回行きましたか？先月スーパーに何回行きましたか？先月スーパーに何回行きましたか？先月スーパーに何回行きましたか？先月スーパーに何回行きましたか？ 2番目。あなたの家は何階にありますか？あなたの家は何階にありますか？あなたのうちはあなたのうちは何階にありますか？あなたのうちは何階にありますか？ 3 番目。今の気温は何度ぐらいですか？今の気温は何度ぐらいですか？今の気温は何度ぐらいですか？今の気温は何度ぐらいですか？ Now translations into Japanese. 4番目。There's a delicious cake shop on the first floor of the basement. There's a delicious cake shop on the first floor of the basement. 5番目。Number 5。5番目。着物セクション is on the 4th floor. 着物セクション is on the 4th floor. 6. 6番目 Once again, once more. Repeat it. Once again, once more, like this. 7番目、最後です。7番目。My younger brother went to the convenience store 3 times. 3 times yesterday. My younger brother went to the convenience store 3 times. 3 times. Oh, so many times. 3 times yesterday. If you think this video was useful for you, please don't forget to give me like. And if you can share my videos with your friends, your families, that will help me a lot. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please, 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 please do it. And now I'm gonna talk everything in Japanese. So it's not necessary that you could understand everything, but I want you to listen to Japanese sounds. いかがでしたか？よくわかりましたか？今日は新しい助数詞を3つ勉強しましたね。このビデオが気に入ってくださったら、ぜひいいねボタン、そしてまだ私のこのチャンネルに登録されていないんだったら、絶対に登録してくださいね。お願いします。それから私のビデオをお友達に紹介してくださったら、とっても嬉しいです。ぜひよろしくお願いします。ではまた会いましょう。じゃあね。バイバイ。